Welcome back to the Hilarity Express, where we spotlight the most unforgettable icons in entertainment. And today, we're diving into someone whose legacy is as haunting as it is beautiful, Karen Carpenter. You know her voice soft, velvety, timeless. But what you might not know is that behind the music and gentle smile was a woman whose grace, glamour, and understated beauty continue to leave fans speechless. And yes, some rarely seen, daring photos of Karen are now making the rounds, and they're leaving very little to the imagination. That's right, before the heartbreak. Before the headlines, Karen Carpenter was quietly redefining elegance. She wasn't flashy, she wasn't loud, but when Karen walked into a room or posed for a photo, she commanded attention. And while the world remembers her in flowing blouses behind a drum kit or crooning beside her brother Richard, there were moments, private shoots, candid snaps that captured a very different side of Karen. These are the kinds of images that make you stop scrolling and simply stare. Karen in sleek form-fitting silhouettes, subtle makeup, but eyes that speak volumes. A vintage glam that could rival the biggest stars of her time, and the confidence. Quiet, but undeniably present. One photo in particular has resurfaced. Karen in a curve-hugging black evening gown, her hair softly waved, her expression poised and magnetic. Fans had never seen her like that before. It was all still tasteful, but it whispered boldness. And for someone so often associated with softness, that quiet fire is powerful to witness. What makes these images so mesmerizing isn't just how beautiful Karen looked, it's what they represent. A woman who was constantly told to smile more, way less, sing sweeter, yet she carried herself with a quiet defiance. These photos aren't just pretty, they're poignant. They hint at the Karen Carpenter we didn't get to fully know. Strong, proud, and yes, striking. Fans who grew up listening to Close to You or Superstar are now rediscovering Karen in a whole new way, not just as the voice of a generation, but as a woman with presence, allure, and elegance that simply couldn't be boxed in. And with every photo that surfaces, we're reminded Karen Carpenter didn't need to scream to make a statement. She was the statement. So if you've only seen the soft focus album covers or performance stills, prepare to be surprised and maybe even a little bit awestruck. Because Karen Carpenter, in these rarely seen moments, truly leaves little to the imagination, not because of what she shows, but because of how powerfully she owned her presence. Hit that like button if Karen's legacy still gives you chills, subscribe for more throwback spotlights, and drop a comment. Which of Karen's songs will always hold a place in your heart?